Welcome back, fellow coders. Jared O'Leary here with BootUp. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create player controls with your microbit. So I opened up a project that I made previously. When I press the green flag, I can use the arrows or the W, S, D, and A keys to move my Scratch Cat like this, which is cool and all, but I want to make it so that I can move my microbit. So the code that I'm going to focus on changing is the code that is right in here under movement. So I'm actually going to get rid of these options. I don't want to use the arrow keys. I'm going to use my microbit. So the first one was the up. I'm changing the Y by a positive amount. So I'm going to make it so that when I tilt the microbit to the front, which is like up, then I want to actually change the Y. But I wanted to change the Y by the amount that I tilt. So if I tilt a small amount, I want it to move a small amount. And if I tilt a large amount, I want it to move a large amount. Now I'm going to use the same code here for the down. So change Y by minus amount. But instead of tilted front, I'm actually going to use tilted back. And then I'm going to use tilted front again. Now the reason why I want to use back front right here and front front right here is because when we're checking to see if it's front, it gives us a positive number. When we're checking to see if it's back, it gives us a negative front. A little weird, but trust me, it works. Okay, so let's actually see what this looks like. Just this code right here, running it. All right, so if I tilt this up, it makes it so that Scratch Cat moves up. And if I tilt it down, it makes it so Scratch Cat moves down. So this is front, this is back. Okay, so see how it moved up and down using this? Cool. So another way that you could actually do this is you could move by back and then just multiply it by a negative amount. So you could be like tilt angle times -1, and then that'll give you a negative amount for your back. However, that uses one more block. Oops, ran into a wall. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing as this code, but I'm going to do it with the left and right tilt. So I'm going to say if I tilt to the right, I want to change the X by a positive amount. That'll make it go right. And if I tilt to the left, I want to change X by a negative amount. So it'll go to the left. So again, just like before, I'm going to have it be right for right, right. And then left is going to be left, right, because I want a negative amount. Okay, so the opposite when you want negative. Make sense? Okay, so now let's actually test this out and see how this works. All right, so now I have the option to actually make it so that Scratch Cat can move to the left, to the right, and move up or move down. So just by tilting this, I'm actually able to control Scratch Cat. Okay, so Scratch Cat works, but it moves really fast and it's super sensitive. So to fix that, we can actually divide by a number. So instead of changing by tilt amount, we're going to change by the tilt amount divided by 20. And I'm going to do this for each one of these. All right, so I've added in divided by 20 for each one of these. So this is going to make it so that if it was like 100 for the front, so if I tilt it all the way, now it's going to divide it by 20. So that'll only make it so that it goes by 5, which was what the original numbers were. However, if I only tilt it a small amount, then it might only go by like 1 or like by 0.2 or whatever. Cool? So let's see what this looks like now that I've added divided by 20. All right, so adding in the divide by 20 on each one of these makes it so that I can actually move this a lot easier. Like I'm turning it all the way, and that's as fast as Scratch Cat goes to the left or to the right, etc. So this is making it so that I can actually control Scratch Cat much easier when I have the divide by 20, and I can actually play through this maze game. So if you want to make it so that the sprite moves faster, use a smaller number. If you want to make so that the sprite moves slower, use a larger number when you're using the tilt feature. So add some code like this if you want to create some player controls with your microbit and Scratch. Hey everyone, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not watching us on YouTube, you can find us on that platform as well as other social media outlets by searching for BootUp PD. And if you're looking for more free lessons, projects, and resources for teachers and students, visit us at bootuppd.org, where you can also learn about our high-quality professional development.